Saluton, I am Matt from the No Block Collective. We are back in Search and Rescue 4. In the meantime, not that. No. Abort. Back. We are back for the campaign. Last time there was a gas leak and we rescued 2 people, and now we are going to go back. So there are technicians needed for the factory. The situation at Bayleaf has worsened considerably. Factory technicians are not able to fix the broken gas valve, and the butane leak is steadily growing worse, as is the danger of a massive explosion. We have been asked to transport experienced technicians to the factory, along with the necessary equipment and necessary equipment to bring the situation under control by patching the valve until the gas can be transferred to another tank. Fly to the pickup site to take the technicians on board and fly them to the factory before a disaster become imminent. Become imminent. That's wrong too. Who wrote this? Yes, maybe I am a grammar Nazi. So, I'm going to use the BK again, and away we go. Alright, so now, that was a bit hectic. All of the stuff that you didn't see. Pretty much, long story short, the engines are running. That is a very long story, very short. Long story short, I forgot to plug in my joystick, so I had to restart just about everything, but I was able to save all of the footage from... Yes, we're ready for takeoff. I was able to save all of the footage from the first introduction we did. I did. We. I. Me. My. From the first time we did it. I did it. Never mind. So, this is where we're picking up. Picking up off... I can't speak today either. Shut up! Whoa, whoa there. I don't want to go down too fast. There's a mountain right there. So then, you know, when trying to upload the first video the first time... No, you don't know, so I should tell you. The YouTube account, the No Block Collective, hadn't been verified apparently, so since my video was around 20 minutes, it waited until the very end to tell me, by the way, you can't put this here. So, I haven't re-uploaded it yet at the time of this filming, but I will as soon as I redo it and re-render and reformat it. I also forgot to compress it. That's kind of a big deal. I wonder if we can go up this fjord thing. Not a fjord. I think so. Up. Up. Up.
Warning.
Over torque. Take the collective down a bit. And screw it, I'll get up there eventually. You know, when you're flying, it makes sense to go as the crow flies. But not here. Here you have to go around the mountain. You know, what's the weather? 9 to 15 knots, so a bit more than there was previously. Last time there was only 2 to 5, which made everything real easy. Unlike the tutorial missions, which really are just a bland series of missions saying, go do this. It's more of a practice than a tutorial. Oh great, now I have to go back down again. Actually, no, I don't have to fly over that mountain, so... But yeah. Southwest. Alright, so I have the wind at my tail, but since I'm going a little bit catty-corner to it, if that's an actual term, yes, that is a technical term, it's going to be real hard. Because it's going to blow me around, try and get me aligned with Southwest, so that's why there's going to be a little bit of, air quote, turbulence. End air quote. Continuing on. I'm not sure what to talk about now. That's not a good thing. Last time I wouldn't shut up. Today must just be a quiet day. It's kind of nice. listening to the music from this game in the background is kind of calming. Until you start to fly straight at a mountain. Speaking of which, I should probably find a download for this somewhere since they don't sell it anymore. Post a link to it, and then give a tutorial video. Because this is actually a really fun game for the helicoptering enthusiast. Hey, there's some buildings up there, that's probably where we need to go. That's nice, this little riverside town. Would that be considered a bay? It was off river. Maximum safe speed exceeded my ass. Let's control the collective, keep our V speed going a little bit down. And now we're going a lot of it down. A lot of it down. A lot of it up. Now let us arrest our velocity and his cohorts. And where do they want us to land? Alright, 13 knots. I can handle that. That means I'm going virtually straight down with the wind. And we are directly overhead. Kind of. Alright, now to slow my descent by a little bit since we're within 150 feet of the ground. I love the radar altitude. I couldn't operate without it. Alright, now we can see our shadows. We're close 15 feet. Perfect hover going to 10 feet per minute down and touchdown.
We have touchdown. Door open.
6. It says pick up sign. What am I supposed to do from here? Okay, so we've been asked to transport the technicians, take the technicians on board, fly them to the factory. Ah, there they are. That's the front of the camera. I want to see it too. There's one. How many more are there? I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people walking towards me. Do I have to wait for all of them? Oh no, they just want to look, see.
Door closed.
So now, destination, check. Ah, great, I have to go uphill. Not having any, where's, oh yeah, that's right, it's the guest talk in back. I should probably watch where I'm going. Especially considering we're flying directly at a mountain. I wonder if he's going to start freaking out anytime soon. No? What about now? No? He must not be going fast enough. Let's not have stuff to talk about. At least for now. Only, now I'm talking about the fact that I have stuff to talk about, so now I must really be out of things to talk about. I guess it was true. So I do have something to talk about. I should probably talk about how I'm recording this. For this, I use Bandicam for the game audio and video, and then Audacity to record my voice, which is nice because this microphone picks up a lot of bit of static and various other white noise, which you can use Audacity to get rid of. If people ask, I might do a video about that, how I get rid of that. Then it also can level the maximums and average sound.
Time jump advised.
Ah, great. Hold on, Doc! I should probably get out of the way of that mountain. Fourth dimensionally, that mountain is still there. Of course, that depends on how long.
Time jump activated.
Alright then. The people are still muttering in the background, and we are falling very, very quickly. Actually, I'm going to let us fall at least for a while, simply because I need to get really far down anyways. 2,000 feet per minute seems reasonable. I kind of feel like finding out how your acceleration would feel at that point, because there's the acceleration due to gravity minus the actually plus in this case since gravity's negative, plus the acceleration due to the helicopter falling. And I think that'd be interesting to find how people would feel going down at 2,000 to 3,000 feet per minute. Time to arrest our velocity again. In his cohorts, angular velocity and momentum. Alright, we still have 1,000 feet downward to go. And we're good. So now the wind's still blowing me about. I have to constantly turn to the left. Otherwise it's going to blow me, so I'm pointing northeast. Yeah, they're still chatting in the background, and I'm supposed to land here. I'm going down very, very fast. There are a lot of power lines and whatnot down there. So where can I land this thing? It says just to land outside the main gate. It's probably smart not to get too close, lest the helicopter cause problems with... by the book. Cause problems with gas leak.
Door open.
6. Deploy all passengers. Deployed.
Door closed.
Oh, that's cool. Right there. Time to go up. Door closed. No, I don't want that. Pickup site, no. Base. 41 nautical miles.
Over torque.
Shut up. It's a really good thing I don't get points deducted off for over torque, otherwise I would get no points whatsoever. The music is really quiet in the background. I might want to turn it up. Then again, I don't want it to overshadow my voice because, as everybody knows, I am the most important thing here. Yep, I'm the only reason you come here, not because you like helicopters or because you like games or YouTube videos, because you like me. And I thank you for that. So, what was I talking about earlier? Oh yeah, how I film this. So I use Bandcam to film, Audacity for my voice. I use Audacity to edit the way I sound so that it gets rid of most of the static and levels out everything, so whenever I'm shouting, sounds about the same as when I'm talking. I really hope that comes through and actually works, otherwise I'm just going to look stupid talking about how well I fix things when nothing's actually fixed. Like Tim Taylor. Yeah, but anyways, what caused the problem in the first place was I happened to, or what I have to do is before I go from the main menus, which you saw in the first part where I select the helicopter and the mission and whatnot, to the actual game, I have to stop recording, otherwise Bandicam doesn't detect Search and Rescue 4 again, and it waits until the old version's back up. So I have to pause recording, then go into the game, then start recording again, add turbulence, for it to work. Luckily enough, though, I seem to have it under control now, as everything's recording, I hope. I don't want to have to do this mission again. But that's about it. Then I use Power Director to edit, which is nice because I can also put in the little snippets of subtitles and whatnot.
Time jump advised.
Hang on, Marty. I wonder if that mount's going to still be there. Of course, that depends on when in the 4th dimension we're jumping to.
Time jump activated.
Hey, our vertical speed is not death, as it usually is. What are you looking back there for? Huh, must have been a different mountain I was thinking of. Oh, but 6.8 nautical miles. Time to get there as fast as possible. 120, not bad. Should probably keep my altitude, though. because I really don't want to have to fly up another mountain. Hey, clouds. And that's one thing I've never noticed in this game before.
Warning.
There are clouds that
Overtorque.
aren't painted onto the skybox. Shut up! Overtorque, it's not maxed out yet. There's still room on the meter. Flying by instruments, woo! Yeah! Success! To continue my rambling, I need something to talk about. I can't decide whether to name this video something to talk about or to name it after the mission. I think everything but the kitchen sink. I think that... What was I saying? Never mind. I'm just rambling at this point. Then again, what point am I not rambling at, is the question. Well, so what was I talking about? Oh well. Time to go cliff diving. In other words, diving at the cliffs. Right in front of us. See right there? Gonna hit that. Almost. Kinda like base jumping or bungee jumping, only with helicopters. Hey, 200 knots, not bad. Only, if you fail at base jumping or bungee jumping, the only thing you break is yourself. Each one of these things costs several $100 million. Not 100 million, but a dozen million. Maybe not even that, but expensive. More than I have. This was a nice little mission. Can't wait until they get into the advanced stuff, because this game is so massive for its time. Whenever it did come out, I never did look that up. I mean, it's got, I think, 5 or 6 different worlds, each of them 30 nautical miles across. Arresting velocity. Falling. Still going 60 knots. We are right over where we need to be. At our miniature airport. In the middle of nowhere. Excuse me. And approaching the ground very rapidly, like dangerously rapidly. Now we're within 150 feet, so don't stop freaking out. I got this under control. Because I got everything under control. I'm getting better. If only this thing had some sort of suspension. Awesome. Speaking of the whole stop-start recording thing, I have to do that, going from the mission back to the menus also. Otherwise it breaks everything. Luckily I remembered it. Maximum safe speed exceeded. No one cares. Alright then. So. I still haven't come up with my outro yet. Maybe I should try, Gisla Revido. That was a terrible pronunciation.